Hey, fellow Dungeoneers, it's Shep. I'm gonna try and do this in one take, so let's see how far I go. Um, so I've decided recently to try and make a small game, just a really small one. Personal project, not actually going to go hardly anywhere. But in creating or in thinking about this, I've discovered that there's a small bit of choices that people make beforehand that really affects how you make the game. And that's how you monetize it. Now, in my case, I'm probably not going to sell it, so there's probably not going to be much monetization. However, that still does affect the end product of what I'm going to do. Um, and through thinking about, what I would do, how I would monetize this, what in the future I would monetize, I've discovered that I really, really, really dislike free to play. Now I've known that I dislike free to play. I've disliked Facebook games. I've disliked mobile games, and I haven't really been able to put it into words until now exactly why I don't like it. They've always just left a bad taste in my mouth. So I sat down and I thought about it, and I thought about why I wouldn't want to do a free to play something like Candy Crush. Candy Crush is free to play. Um, Sat down, decided exactly why I don't like it. So, just to give you guys an idea, there are three kind of primary ways to monetize a game. The first one is to is the traditional way. It is you make a game, you put it on a shelf, and you sell it. This has kind of evolved to making a game, putting it onto Steam, and then Steam just sells it. And every single copy of the game makes one transaction, and that's it. That's the end of the sale. Now this has kind of been evolved on. There's been things like expansion packs in history. Now it's become DLC, where after it's aftermarket stuff. The game maker goes back in, makes a few tweaks, adds a bunch of new content, hopefully, and then sells it. Um, and it's a single purchase, and that's it. You're done. Then there is something called not something called. There is whatever it is. World of Warcraft does this. It's called a subscription model. There's the subscription model of monetization. Um, it's pretty self-explanatory. You do this in World of Warcraft. You do it with Netflix. It's basically you once a month, once a year, once a whatever time, you pay the company to a set amount of money, and there goes my battery. You pay the company a set amount of money, and they supply you with content on a regular basis. And this works. This is a great model. And then there's free to play. Free to play is something different. Free to play, as I said, Candy Crush is a free to play model. My cat is starting to move over here. So free to play is kind of it's a new model. It's definitely just sprung up within the last few years. Not many people have actually used this in any other medium other than games. So we've got things like you've got Candy Crush, a few MMOs, massively multiplayer online RPGs, have started using this. It's basically they offer the game for free, and most of the content, or some of the content, for free. And then as you play, you get to decide, okay, I want to purchase extra usages of something. To use Candy Crush as an example, you have a certain limited energy that you have per day, per period of time, and in order to try again at a thing, or continue playing, you pay them money, or you wait a certain period of time. Right? Sounds simple enough. My issue is that this kind of puts the company and the consumer at odds. What I mean is, it a lot of the monetization decisions that come from free to play come from this concept of the user is going to try and get as much out of this thing as they can without paying for things. And then we have to do our damnedest to get them to pay for things. Right? It's kind of a damn it. It's an adversarial type approach to monetization, and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of want to know. Have you guys had any bad experiences? Do you guys have a similar viewpoint at all? What's your thought of cat? Get off my lap. What's your thought about free to play? If you would, just leave a comment, make a video. I don't care. Either way, great talking to you guys. I will talk to you again later.